Am I the asshole for calling off my wedding after I found out that my fiancé was still seeing his ex without telling me? I, F28, recently called off my wedding to my fiancé, Chris, M30, and I'm wondering if I'm being unreasonable. Chris and I have been together for 3 years, and we got engaged 6 months ago. We've always had a strong relationship, or so I thought. We were getting along perfectly, and everything seemed set for our wedding in a few weeks. But then, I found something that made me question everything. For a while, I'd been feeling like Chris was being a bit distant. He'd been working longer hours, not texting back as quickly, and seemed less interested in spending time with me. I didn't want to overthink it, but it felt like something was off. I didn't know if it was just stress from wedding planning or if I was just being insecure. One evening, I had the feeling that something wasn't right, so I asked him if there was anything he needed to tell me. He assured me everything was fine, but I didn't feel convinced. I was feeling paranoid, so I ended up going through his phone while he was in the shower. I know, I shouldn't have, but I just had this gut feeling. What I found completely shocked me. There were messages between Chris and his ex-girlfriend, Lily, F27, that went back several months. It wasn't just a one-time thing either. They'd been texting regularly, meeting up for coffee, and even sending each other pictures. The messages weren't just casual either, there were conversations about their past relationship, them reminiscing about old times, and even some flirty comments. They had been hanging out without telling me, and Chris never mentioned it once. I was stunned. I confronted him immediately. At first, he tried to deny it, saying it was nothing and that he and Lily were just catching up as friends. But when I pressed him, he admitted they'd met up a few times for coffee and that he didn't think it would be an issue since they'd both moved on. He also said he didn't want to hurt me by telling me, but clearly, keeping it a secret was worse. I told him I couldn't marry someone who was still seeing their ex and keeping it from me. I felt completely betrayed. To me, the fact that he was hiding these meetings and conversations from me was a huge red flag. I told him the wedding was off, and I needed time to figure out what to do next. Now, Chris is devastated. He says I'm overreacting, that it was just innocent friendship, and that I'm being insecure. His friends and some of my family are saying I should have talked to him more instead of jumping to conclusions. They think I should have forgiven him and moved past it. But I just can't get over the fact that he was hiding this from me, especially leading up to our wedding. Am I being unreasonable?